Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me on Good Neighbor Politics. My name is Jason Elam. I am a recovering political junkie. I was raised in America's conservative Christian heartland. I started off as a conservative Republican. I cast my first vote for George Bush, the first one, and then later voted for his son W in 2000. After the post-September 11th cries for retribution and the American bombing of hundreds of thousands of Iraqi men, women, and children who had nothing to do with September 11th, I had an uneasy feeling that made me sick in the pit of my stomach, that family values conservatism was not as full of conviction as I'd been led to believe. As someone who was and is and remains deeply impacted by the life and teachings of Jesus of Nazareth, who taught nonviolence and for us to love our enemies, I couldn't just bring myself to support the murder of innocents as collateral damage in the war on terror. My next core belief to unravel was the death penalty, then food assistance for the hungry, health care as a human right that we shouldn't be selling or denying for financial gain. Next came the need for a livable wage, sensible gun laws, and just immigration policies. Over the last year, the plight of the Palestinian people in Gaza has weighed heavily on my heart and my mind. The continuing genocide that Israel is perpetrating is anathema to the teachings of the Prince of Peace. I don't understand how anyone who calls themselves a Christian can defend it. But in the age of Donald Trump and the MAGA movement, Christians are defending a lot of things that I never thought they would. Most Democratic politicians are nowhere to be found during this fight for the soul of America. Over the years, one of my favorite people on social media has been Senator Cory Booker. You take a look at his social media feed, and that man is just pure love and sunshine and joy. I love his energy. I was absolutely blown away to hear him recently defending the Israeli genocide as self-defense. It's heartbreaking. The influence of AIPAC and way too many other PACs is prevalent in both parties and keeps us from implementing any real and lasting change to our political system. Consider the following. Polling has consistently shown that Americans want Israel out of Gaza, Russia out of Ukraine, universal health care, sensible gun laws, food for the hungry, shelter for those without homes, money out of politics, the end of lobbyist influence over Congress, and so much more. When you ask Americans to name their favorite political leader, the overwhelming winner isn't Donald Trump or even Barack Obama. It's Bernie Sanders. You know, the guy the Democrats screwed out of their nomination in 2016. Why can't we have the programs and leaders that Americans clearly support? The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and it has stunted America's spiritual growth. So what do we do when our country seems hopelessly lost in apathy and corruption? Well, we come together to focus on making life better for our neighbors, our children, and our grandchildren. And that's where Good Neighbor Politics comes in. We'll be having conversations around these issues and a lot more. We'll talk about, and hopefully to, new voices who are making a difference for the common good in one way or another and bringing hope that our future can be so much better than the present. I'd like to know who's inspiring you on the national scene and why. We'll highlight some of your responses in a post later this week. And remember, here at Good Neighbor Politics, you'll always be able to read the post, listen to the podcast, or watch the video. We want all of the ways of getting the message out to be available to you. We'd love for you to subscribe, like, and share these videos and content far and wide to help more people connect to a movement of politics for the common good. I hope to connect with you in the community and see you soon.